So I have a question for you. What does it take for a brand, whether it is a rock and roll band or a small business just like yours, to endure through decades of shifting trends and technology changes and unexpected setbacks? Curious how to make your business stand out and stand up to the test of time? Well, stick around because we're diving into a story of how one iconic band has proven the power of authenticity and resilience. So, hi, I'm Susan Friesen, and I am a small business brand positioning strategist. And I want to take you way back to the 1970s, the late 70s. And it was my very first experience seeing the band Heart. It was at an all-day concert at a music festival in Vancouver. And I attended this with a group of friends and had the time of my life. I just could not believe how amazing the band Heart was. And I walked away thinking these women are going to be legendary. And it turns out I was right. Fun fact, I was actually a singer in a cover band at the time, just me and a bunch of friends, and I desperately wanted to do a Heart song and sound just like Ann Wilson. Well, sadly, that was a goal I could never achieve. So let's fast forward to recently when I actually got to see Heart again in concert in Vancouver. And I actually was a bit shocked when I saw Anne being rolled onto the stage in a wheelchair. It turns out that she broke her elbow in three places just a week before the tour started. But talk about determination. She didn't let that stop her from delivering those powerhouse signature vocals of hers. And you know what? Nancy was equally unstoppable, shredding her guitar and jumping all over the stage with her signature jumps, just as if she was still 30 years old and the time stood still. It truly was a masterclass in resilience and pure passion. So, what's their secret sauce, and what can you learn from your own, from a legendary band just like Heart? So, here's what I've noticed that any of us can take away and use towards our own brand building journey. So, first of all, there was authenticity. They showed up exactly as they are, wheelchair and all, genuine, raw, unapologetically true to themselves. And they have consistent core values. Their music has heart and substance, always telling a story that resonates with their audiences. And then, speaking of resilience and evolution, from personal hardships to changing industry trends, they adapted without losing their core essence. And then, of course, they have the connection with their audience. Their performances make you feel like you are a part of something bigger, something meaningful. And then, who cannot say that they don't have their signature sound? That is their USP. When you hear a Heart song, you know it is a Heart song. That kind of distinct identity is actually priceless. So, from my very first concert decades ago to the most recent one, Heart continues to remind me that what happens when authenticity, I can't say that word, and passion and consistent engagement merge into one. Now, let me turn the question over to you. What is it about your brand that will help it stand the test of time? If you can answer that with clarity and conviction, you'll be well on your way to building something that is truly legendary. So, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep rocking your brand with all of your heart.